Welcome back to Sound Hunter 4 Bastards of the Pacific. Unfortunately we lost an episode yesterday, but to make up for it we have fixed other problems. First of all, you'll notice the resolution better, so the screen isn't totally clustered. The weather is still appalling, and that had some negative consequences for us in the episode that you will now not be seeing, because it basically made it impossible to aim. We did get a kill though with the deck gun. It took a lot longer than I would normally admit, and for some reason only one of our props is spinning. I don't know why that is, but regardless, we are moving on with the patrol. We're down to our last 4 torpedoes, which is a consequence of us shooting our salvo faster than your dad in an 80s disco, and we need to rearm at some point. Basically, this will be our last ditch attempt now to get some tonnage on the charts. I'm going to go back to the navigation screen, plot out. Oh, I've already plotted out a patrol route. Nice job, me. Okay, so I'll hit the time dilation, and as soon as we pick up any kind of signal, I will let you know. We've been being harassed by aircraft pretty severely. I've surfaced the boat now, now the sun's gone down, in order for us to recharge our battery, which is currently 63%. We're pretty good for fuel because I've been moving around at 1/3 power, taking our time, and there's been no real reason to move ahead at standard. The weather's been too bad for it as well, which also affects your speed. CO2 and oxygen levels are looking good, so if needs be we can crash dive and stay down there a while. We just don't have a great deal of battery power to operate everything, so we'd have to be aware of that. Okay, let's go. Air radar contact, which doesn't help things, so we will drop down to periscope depth. I expected this would happen. I don't know if that means a carrier's in the area. It is possible. Carry on below the surface for a while. Let's keep an eye on that battery. Let's pop back up. We've got a report of a task force. That's just too far away from us to be interesting. This one here we might run into at some point. I think that's going to end up running pretty much parallel to us. So yeah, nothing particularly exciting so far. I think this patrol's been a bit of a bust, to be perfectly honest. But we have got our battery up to 100%, and we've completed our objective now. Uh-oh, that is serious. So we've now encountered a task force. This is probably suicidal, but there's a lot of things to shoot at with a task force, and we can just fire a spread of 4 torpedoes, bail, and hope for the best. Let's try and plot out a course. No, that's wrong. We can do better than that. Okay, they are moving pretty much like this. I assume they may adjust course along the way. Let me get rid of our current waypoints. We'll do the usual. Let's measure ourselves out a 3.2 kilometer circle. Oh wow, we are already in range. That is pleasing. And set out. Is that? Set out a nice 90-degree. That looks wider than 90 degrees, but apparently it is not. Okay, so that's where we want to be. So I'm going to set a new waypoint, if I can, please. That's because I'm paused. Idiot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, going to put ourselves here, and then we're going to hide below the waves. I'm going to move up flank. How's the weather? Bad. This is a bad weather again. It seems whenever we've got a chance of running into anybody, the weather just turns on us completely. But when the aircraft are hunting for us, oh, suddenly it's a beautiful day. Never mind. We're going to be a little off 90 degrees there, actually. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. I'm going to keep time dilation on, and we'll see if we stumble across them. Maybe they've changed course, but we have to risk it. I don't know, the game is stuttering a little. That's usually a sign. Ship spotted. Yeah. Okay, so we need to... I'm gonna go for 30 meters. What range are we at the moment? 7.7 kilometers. Hopefully we're below the waves before he sees us, and hopefully he doesn't ping us on the sonar. Okay, we are below the waves. Let's keep the time dilation up. Every time we get a new contact, it's going to stop the time dilation. But you see, we've got a lot of targets of opportunity here. I'm a bit worried about these guys here, actually. Battle stations, and we should rig for silent running. Did battle stations happen?
Secure from battle stations.
So once they enter this circle, we want to start coming up a little bit. Now these ones out the side are not going to be the main targets, but these ones in the middle that we're very, very close to, they're the ones that we're going to want to hit. And we need to let these first patrol craft pass over, hopefully without pinging us. Okay, I think now's the time to come up. We might have left it a little bit too long, to be honest, but... But hopefully we have something big in front of us that we can shoot. I have left it too long, I think. They're going to be away over here, but they should still be in range. So let's get up to periscope depth. Okay, let's see what we can see. I had my periscope up the entire time. Such a fucking idiot. Let's see what we can see here. The weather does not appear to be in our favour. Hello, Dolly. Let's move up a little bit in the water. That's a destroyer. That is a carrier. That is a carrier. Okay, we need to identify that really quickly. Is it that one? I think it is. They're gonna go mental if we hit this. No, it's got a conning tower. Escort carrier? No. No, surely not. That's the one. That is the one. Oh boy. Ranger, please. Speed. And the bearing is exactly like that. What does the targeting computer say? We want contact torpedoes, please. Let's go back. Look. I fired one just to be safe though. Let me take the spread off. Oh god, this weather is killing me now. Knots seems a little slow. How does it look on the attack computer? Yep, way off. Way off. I don't think we're going to get lucky here. But I'm almost certain of it. His bearing now will be that. Let's try and range him again. He's a big target. He is a big target. I can't see where the waterline is. Can we? Possibly. Good God. This is so frustrating. Let's see that. 10 knots? I don't think he's doing 10 knots. In fact, I know he's not. His bearing's almost right though. We have to get moving before he gets out of range here. I'm gonna say his speed is 17 knots. Let's see how that looks. It's a little bit too fast. Let's put him down to 15. We'll range him again. Trying out 11 knots. I think that's a bit optimistic. Let's say 13. Call it, split the difference. I'm just going to fire. That is a terrible shot. Sorry, I'm just going to fire a spread now. And hope for the best. Let's see if we can't guesstimate his speed a bit better. Last one. Actually, no, his speed looks good. His speed looks good. His bearing. What is his bearing? Way off. Let's try it the other way. So it's more like this. How does that look? Let's try that. Man, I'm so bad at telling his bearing. What's that? That's better. Range him again. Oh, come on, waves. You're killing me. Somewhere around there. 6 knots is just wrong. Oh, good God. Oh, we've missed completely. All those carriers. This one might hit. Oh my God. That could even be the one we aimed for, because I've lost track of which one's which. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yes! Yes, that makes me happy. Right, now they're going to freak out completely. I'm going to assume that he's going to come to a graceful halt. And that's time for us to get out of here because they're going to freak the balls out. So let's crash dive. You might hit something eventually. Who even knows? And we're going to begin. Yes. I think he stopped. You might hit something eventually. I think he's stopped. And that means this torpedo we fired is going to hit him. Now we need to start gracefully exiting. Because they're going to be looking for us like you wouldn't believe. Problem is we don't want to lose out on the kill. Let's go back to the attack computer and see if... I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. But let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Did we knock out his engine? Trying to figure out where our torpedo is as well. If we hit his engine, that's fantastic fucking news. Is this the one we hit? No, he's the rear one. It was the one in the middle we got, wasn't it? It was this guy, I think. Is he listing? Screws are still turning. Is it this guy, maybe? No, he's still moving. So are you. I don't know which one it was we hit, but we hit somebody. What about you? Damn it. Damn it, we missed. Of course we did. Well, unfortunately we're going to have to let these guys go, I think. Oh, it was you we hit. But you stopped. I don't think he's going down, unfortunately. Sorry to break it to everybody. But we did get a hit on him. I thought we hit one of the carriers, but apparently not. Unless it was a double hit. Let's just go up to space a little bit and see if we can identify someone who's not moving. Also seems they've given up looking for us, which is good. Let's go back and check though. Yeah, time for us to get out of here. I'm going to plot a course home, and that is a patrol, unfortunately. Now we are based out of Manila, right? So I'm taking that route because I think someone's about to come and try and depth charge us, and that would be bad news indeed. Not standard, 1/3 please. Let's not go mental. Bye guys. Happy sailing. Yeah, they all made it out. Let's wait till he's still looking for us, but we are gone. Okay, I think that means we can surface the boat and send in a report perhaps. Pushing our luck a little, but why not? Why is that doing that? There we go. Back to normal speed, please, and we will send in a status report and a contact report, and that will update for other submarines the position of that task force, so maybe someone else can get on their case. We have sunk one ship. Not exactly what we were hoping for, but we did report upon the position of those guys. They will know we've reported them. They'll intercept that radio message, I guess. And they obviously knew we were there. We're no longer at silent running. I'm going to secure from battle stations as well so people can get some rest. It's very important you remember to do that, actually, because the crew can become completely rubbish. Well, oh, got radar contact. Of course we do, because that carrier is annoyed. Oh yeah, they really are annoyed. They're sweeping for us. I'm going to have to stay below the surface during the daylight hours, I think. Well, I'm sorry that we didn't have more success there. We came close, we got 1 or 2 hits, but it does feel quick, surface the boat. The battery's nearly flat. It does strike me that a lot of that was luck more than anything else. I'm still learning a lot of how this game works, but I am enjoying it very much. Good God. Can we not? Just let him pass over. And surface again. I need to recharge this battery because being on electric power the entire time is annoying. What's the operational news? Manila under constant air attack, effective immediately shift base of operations to Surabaya, Java. That's bad because that's exactly where we were heading, which means we're going to have a lot of shit heading our way. And now we have to go all the way down here. I hope we looked after our fuel. Yes, we did. Are we going to go through the Sulu and Celebes Sea or around the side of Borneo past Sumatra? It's a lot of shallow water around there, but I've got a feeling it's going to be a lot hotter through here. Let's change our plans then. We'll stay away. Hopefully don't run into too much trouble. Oh, that's a long ass route. Make sure we stay in the deeper water and don't accidentally run ourselves aground. Okay. there's a lot of task force and aircraft heading this way, which is going to cause us no end of headaches. So we need to keep an eye on the fuel and on the battery power. There's a small convoy, but unfortunately we cannot hit it. Let's just go to full speed for a bit. How's the weather? No, it's not great to be running at full speed, but we will do it anyway. And then I'm going to cut the rest of this out unless something super interesting happens. And I'll see you back at port, kids. Oh great. The ship has caught up with us, which is the last thing that we needed. Flank, speed. Oh god. How close is that? Jesus. Let's see what he is. I don't know what range he's at. He actually ran into us there rather than us hunting him. Come on man, what's the... Apparently we spotted him, but now he's gone. Oh, he hasn't seen us yet. What's the range? 7.9 kilometers. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Reason being that he's going to have escorts and we've got no torpedoes, so we can't do anything. Hopefully we don't encounter each other later. That would be bad for business, as they say. And we're going to cruise straight on past Manila and hope we can make our fuel last. We've got 3/4 of it left, but we've got a long way to go. Right, see you back at port. So we are almost back. It's taken a number of days and 1/4 of our fuel, but we have made it to the island of Java, which will be our new base now. Hopefully we don't crash into anybody now. That would be my hope. And we had a few contacts along the way. There was a few single merchant ships, but all of them were carrying guns, and they were a bit too far out of our way to really make much sense. I didn't chase anybody for the simple reason that if we needed to be under the water, we had no weaponry available to make that work. We're now going to come into port and hopefully be commended for our efforts. We are using the oldest submarine in the fleet with the worst torpedoes and the least torpedo carrying capacity, so to come away with a kill at all is pretty impressive, to be frank, for a first time out. Apparently we're not close enough to port to dock. Of course we're not. Okay, here we are. End patrol.
New mess.
So we completed our objective. We killed one merchant ship for a total of 1,853 tons, but no warships unfortunately, although we got a hit on 2, I believe.
Welcome back. While we still hold a base here, that is. It seems that the Japanese don't waste any time. They've taken Hong Kong, landed on the Thai coast and also on Malaya, where they've pushed the British south towards Singapore. Our allies deployed their battleship force to counter the landings, but it was promptly sunk by Jap bombers based in Indochina. Thus, the Japs have gained control of all air and sea lanes in the South China Sea. Obviously, the next target will be Singapore, and there's little hope to hold them back from taking the city. The Philippines were attacked with multiple landings on the north and south parts of Luzon, forcing the mixed U.S. local defenses to abandon Manila, including our submarine base there, and retreat into the Bataan Peninsula. For the moment, our troops are holding back the Japanese, but we don't know for how long they can continue and what the supply situation is. It has been suggested that submarines be used to supply the troops and evacuate key personnel from the region. So please, make all preparations pending your orders.
Sure thing, buddy. So, that was the end of our first patrol. We didn't get promoted. Let's see what the kill board looks like. No aces yet. That's good, then we're not being left behind. see if we've got anything unlocked for our sub. No. I'll offload. I will load all the torpedoes we need off camera because that's boring as all balls, but we do have some promotions to give out. Who is eligible? These two on the damage control team. We want someone specialised in engines, so we can move him over here. And we've got a promotion to give out to you, young sir. You can be a deck watch gunner, so we can shift that guy away. Nice. Any medals? No medals. But we did earn some renown at least, and perhaps we can hire another rating or two. Yes, we can. Just want to make sure our torpedo room is maximally staffed. For the obvious reason, at least I hope it's obvious, that if we've only got 4 torpedo tubes and they take forever to load, then we're going to have a problem. I'm going to leave that slot open on the 3rd shift in the hope that we can pick up an officer at some point, or make an officer. In the meantime, thanks so very much for joining me. I hope you're having an excellent start to the week and it is being kind to you, and I will see you later for some Crusader Kings and some Grand Prix World. Take it easy.